साठी आणि OH minus ion is तो base. And now second important theory for acids and bases, which is that is the Lowry-Brønsted theory. Lowry-Brønsted theory. So what is this Lowry-Brønsted theory for acids and base? So Lowry-Brønsted theory explains acids and bases in terms of proton donor and proton acceptor. So according to this theory, what is the acid? According to this theory, what is the acid? Acid is the substance which donate the proton to another substance. म्हणजेच काय? Acid is the proton donor. Acid is proton donor. Proton donor. H plus ion donor. The substance which donate the proton to another substance is the Brønsted or Lowry-Brønsted acid, and therefore this acid is also known as the protogenic. Protogenic, as it donate the proton. So what is the Lowry-Brønsted acid? The substance which donate the proton to another substance is known as the acid. Acid is the protogenic. For example, here we consider the HCl in aqueous medium, that is H2O, and then what happens? This HCl donate the proton, and this it forming the H, that H3O plus. So water accept the proton and then Cl minus. म्हणजे काय? हा HCl acid आहे according to this theory. Why? Because it is the proton donor. Then here we consider that is HNO3. When react with ammonia, it gives NH4 plus and NO3 minus. So HNO3 is the acid. Why it is the acid? Because it donates the proton. म्हणजे जो proton देईल, that is the acid according to Lowry-Brønsted theory. Exactly opposite. What is the base? Base. So what is the base? The base is the substance which accepts the proton from another substance is known as the base. So base is the proton acceptor. What is base? It is proton acceptor. So base is the proton acceptor and acid is the proton donor. So what is acid? The substance which donate the proton to another substance. And what is the base? The substance which accept the proton from another substance, and this is known as the protophilic. Protophilic. आता इथे सांगता येईल मला तुम्हाला की HNO3 is the acid. Why it is acid? Because it use the proton to the ammonia. At the same time, ammonia act as a base. Ammonia acts like base. Why it is base? Because it accept the proton आणि म्हणून proton acceptor हा होईल base आणि proton donor हा होईल acid. This is the Lowry-Brønsted acid and base. म्हणजे proton donor हा असेल acid आणि proton acceptor. या एक्झाम्पल मध्ये HCl donate the proton म्हणून हा झाला acid. Water accept the proton हा झाला base. So this is about the acid and base. आणि आणखी एक इम्पॉर्टन्स काय आहे या थेरीचा? This theory gives the conjugate acid base pair. So always remember conjugate acid base pair given by Lowry-Brønsted theory. Now let me explain what is this conjugate acid base pair. Very important and very simple. Conjugate acid base pair. What is this conjugate acid base pair? Conjugate acid base pair. Conjugate acid base pair. One simple example for this. consider HCl. Definitely it is in aqueous medium. NH3. Then what happens? This HCl donate the proton, and this proton accept by the ammonia, and it forming the ammonium ion NH4 plus. And what is remaining? Cl minus. This is the reversible because equilibrium is here. Okay. आता आपण असं म्हणू की फॉरवर्ड रिएक्शन आणि रिव्हर्स रिएक्शन किंवा बॅकवर्ड रिएक्शन किंवा बॅकवर्ड डायरेक्शन. In forward direction, what happens? HCl donate the proton, therefore HCl is the acid. Ammonia accept the proton, therefore it is the base. As we consider the reverse direction or backward direction, म्हणजे काय? NH4 plus combine with Cl minus or react with Cl minus. At that time, NH4 plus donate the proton and Cl minus accept the proton. हा सिंपल आहे. म्हणजे पुढे जाताना HCl ने प्रोटॉन दिला म्हणून HCl ला आपण ऍसिड म्हटलंय. तो प्रोटॉन अमोनियाने घेतला म्हणून त्याला बेस म्हटलंय. त्यानंतर पाठीमागे रिव्हर्स डायरेक्शनला जाताना अमोनियम आयन हा प्रोटॉन देतोय. ऍज इट डोनेट द प्रोटॉन डेफिनेटली इट इज ऍसिड and this Cl minus accept this proton and again forming this Cl and then it is the base. So simply it is known as the acid 1. Then it is known as the base 2. एका बाजूला 1 1 कधीच असणार नाही. acid 1 असेल तर base 2 असायला पाहिजे की acid 2 असेल तर base 1 असायला पाहिजे. हा acid 1 झाला, हा acid 2 झाला. हा base 2 आहे म्हणून हा base 1 झाला. म्हणजेच काय? here acid 1 acid 2. here base 2 base 1 means there is one pair of acid and there is one pair of base, and this is known as the conjugate acid base pair. What is the conjugate acid base pair? It is a pair of acid and base which can be formed from each other by donating or accepting the proton. Conjugate acid base pair कशाला बनायचं? It is the pair of acid and base which can be formed from each other by donating or accepting the proton. म्हणजे acid proton देतोय and it forming the base. So always remember acid having the conjugate base and base having the conjugate acid. Acid ला असेल the conjugate base. acid चा काय असतो? conjugate base आणि base साठी काय असतो? conjugate acid. acid donate the proton forming conjugate base. हा HCl काय आहे? acid. त्याने प्रोटॉन म्हणजे H+ आहे. त्याने H+ आहे दिल्यानंतर खाली काय राहील? Cl मायनस. हा झाला त्याचा कॉन्जुगेट बेस. आणि हा अमोनिया काय आहे? बेस आहे. तो प्रोटॉन घेतोय मग तो काय घेईल? कॉन्जुगेट ऍसिड. म्हणून नेहमी लक्षात ठेवायचं की ऍसिड विथ कॉन्जुगेट बेस and base with conjugate acid. And one important point for entrance exam जो मी पुढे सांगणार आहे, if acid is a strong acid, it use the weak conjugate base. जर acid strong असेल तर तो weak conjugate base देईल, किंवा acid जर weak असेल तर तो strong conjugate base देईल. Same criteria for the base. If base is weak, then it will use the strong conjugate acid, or if base is the strong, then it will use the weak conjugate acid. इथं सांगतो म्हटलं तर पहा, HCl ला आपण स्ट्रॉंग इलेक्ट्रोलाइट म्हणजे स्ट्रॉंग ऍसिड म्हटलं होतं. मग जर HCl हा जर स्ट्रॉंग ऍसिड असेल तर त्याच्यापासून मिळणारा बेस कुठला आहे? Cl मायनस. याला म्हणावं लागेल वीक कॉन्जुगेट बेस. ऍसिडला असतो तो कॉन्जुगेट बेस आणि बेसला असतो तो कॉन्जुगेट ऍसिड. आणखी एखादं एक्झाम्पल घ्यायचं म्हटलं, so this one as we consider this HNO3 aqueous. Then in water what happen? It gives H3O plus aqueous and then NO3 minus aqueous. आणखी क्लिअर होईल. HNO3 नायट्रिक ऍसिड. HNO3 डोनेट द प्रोटॉन आणि प्रोटॉन म्हणजे H+ दिल्यानंतर पाठीमागे काय शिल्लक राहील NO3 मायनस म्हणून हा प्रोटॉन देतो म्हणून याला ऍसिड म्हटले. त्यानंतर हा प्रोटॉन घेतो म्हणून याला बेस म्हटले. दिस इज ऍसिड, दिस इज बेस. ओके, then see the reverse reaction. This hydronium ion donate the proton म्हणून हा असेल ऍसिड. NO3 minus ion accept the proton म्हणून हा असेल बेस. ऍसिड प्रोटॉन देतो आणि बेस प्रोटॉन घेतो. मग आता फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन HNO3 donate the proton acid. This is acid 1, then it is the acid 2. 1 acid 1 मी काय सांगितलं की दोन्ही बाजूला 1 असणार नाही. It is acid 1, it is base 2, it is base 2, it is base 1. This pair of acid and base is known as the conjugate acid base pair. So remember this one, conjugate acid base pair. Then one more example, that is the NH3, the H2O, then it gives NH4 plus and OH minus. H2O आपण असे लिहू शकतो HOH. We write the H2O in terms of that is the H dash OH. What happened here? As we see the forward direction, आपण जर forward direction पाहिलं तर प्रोटॉन घेतोय कोण? NH3 प्रोटॉन घेतो. प्रोटॉन म्हणजे काय? हा H प्लस आहे आणि आपण प्रोटॉन घेतो. हा NH3 प्रोटॉन घेतो. प्रोटॉन घेतल्यानंतर काय तयार होईल? NH4 प्लस आयन तयार होईल आणि म्हणून हा झाला बेस. त्यानंतर मग प्रोटॉन दिला कोणी? वॉटर. NH3 accept the proton, therefore it is base. Water donate the proton, therefore it is acid. In reverse direction, NH4 plus donate the proton, it is acid and OH minus is base. ते वरती सांगितलंय. म्हणून हा झाला बेस 1, हा झाला ऍसिड 2. 1 2 एका बाजूला 1 नाही. 1 2 आणि हा ऍसिड 2 झाला. ऍसिड 1 हा बेस 1 झाला. हा काय? बेस 2 and this is conjugate acid base pair. This is the conjugate acid base pair that is in front of you. So always remember what is the conjugate acid base pair? A pair of acid and base which can be formed from each other by donating or accepting the proton. So they are differ by the number of protons. This is the conjugate acid base pair. And one very important or interesting point here, see these last two reactions or last two conjugate acid base pair. Very simple in front of you. So see this one, HNO3 and water. So in this case, in first case here, water acts as a base, and in second case, water acts as an acid. पहिल्या केस मध्ये वॉटर तुम्हाला काय दिसतोय? ऍज अ बेस म्हणून बिहेवियर आहे. आणि सेकंड केस मध्ये वॉटर काय असेल? ऍसिड. म्हणजे वॉटर ऍक्ट ऍज अ ऍसिड as well as water also act as a base, and this dual nature of water is known as the amphoteric nature. So amphoteric nature, this is known as the amphoteric nature of water. What is the amphoteric nature of water? Water's amphoteric nature जे तुमच्या समोर दिसतंय, that is the amphoteric nature. म्हणजेच काय? Water is proton donor and water is proton acceptor. When water donate the proton, act as acid. And when water accepts the proton, act as a base. And this dual nature of water is known as the amphoteric nature of water. So very simple. When water react with acid, act as a base. And when water react with base, act as acid. This nature of water is known as the amphoteric nature of water. So remember, water with amphoteric nature. Water's nature amphoteric असणार आहे. का असणार आहे? की वॉटर ऍसिड सारखा प्रोटॉन देऊ शकतो किंवा वॉटर बेस सारखा प्रोटॉन घेऊ शकतो. म्हणजे काय? की ज्यावेळेस वॉटर ऍसिड सोबत रिएक्ट होईल त्यावेळेस तो प्रोटॉन घेईल and forming the hydronium ion. ज्यावेळेस तो बेस सोबत रिएक्ट होईल त्यावेळेस तो प्रोटॉन देईल and forming the hydroxyl or OH minus ion. And this dual nature of water is known as the amphoteric nature. So this is the amphoteric nature. There are some important few examples of amphoteric substances जे entrance ला नीट असे G असे D1 C ला सुद्धा अनेक वेळेस विचारलेले आहे. For example, see this one H2SO4. So H2SO4. Consider this H2SO4. What happened in case of H2SO4? H2SO4 with water H2O. आणि लक्षात ठेवायचं की या थेरीनुसार at a time acid donate one proton or base accept one proton. Means according to this theory, H2SO4 sulfuric acid is the acid. Why? Because it donates the one proton and forming H3O plus aqueous and HSO4 minus aqueous. आता जर तुम्हाला विचारलं इथं क्लियर आहे काय की सल्फ्युरिक ऍसिड इज ऍसिड माझा कॉन्जुगेट बेस कुठला HSO4 minus कॉन्जुगेट बेस. मी आता सांगितलं की ऍसिड साठी कॉन्जुगेट बेस असेल ज्यावेळेस ऍसिड प्रोटॉन देईल त्यावेळेस त्याचा कॉन्जुगेट बेस तयार होईल आणि ज्यावेळेस बेस प्रोटॉन देईल त्यावेळेस त्याचा कॉन्जुगेट ऍसिड तयार होईल. इथे इंटरेस्टिंग पॉइंट काय आहे की HSO4 minus याला आपण काय म्हटलंय कॉन्जुगेट बेस. बट दिस सबस्टन्स आल्सो हॅविंग द एम्फोटेरिक नेचर. या सबस्टन्स एम्फोटेरिक नेचर सुद्धा आहे. का असेल एम्फोटेरिक म्हणजे काय त्याला प्रोटॉन घेता यायला पाहिजे त्याला प्रोटॉन देता यायला पाहिजे. This HSO4 minus it accept the proton. When it accept the proton, HSO4 minus when it accept the proton, it gives H2SO4. When it donate the proton, it gives the SO4 2 minus. When it donate the proton, it gives SO4 2 minus. म्हणजेच काय आपण जर HSO4 to H2SO4 पाहिलं तर त्यावेळेस HSO4 minus act as a base. का बरं? कारण HSO4 minus accept the proton आणि मग याला काय म्हणायचं बेस. When we see this HSO4 minus to SO4 2 minus म्हणजे HSO4 minus पासून SO4 2 minus आयन तयार होताना H प्लस देतो प्रोटॉन देतो. या केस मध्ये तो काय असेल या केस मध्ये तो असेल ऍसिड. म्हणून आपल्याला काय म्हटलंय amphoteric substance. So HSO4 minus is the amphoteric. का बरं amphoteric? तो प्रोटॉन घेतो सुद्धा आणि तो प्रोटॉन देतो सुद्धा. आता सपोज जर तुम्हाला विचारलं की what is the conjugate base of HSO4 minus? What is the conjugate base of HSO4 minus? HSO4 minus चा conjugate base कुठला? याचा अर्थ तो काय असला पाहिजे ऍसिड. कारण कॉन्जुगेट बेस असतो कोणाला तर तो ऍसिडला. मग याचा कॉन्जुगेट बेस विचारलाय म्हणजे हा ऍसिड आहे आणि हा ऍसिड आहे तर हा काय देईल H प्लस देईल. म्हणून याचा कॉन्जुगेट बेस काय झाला सल्फेट आहे SO4 2 minus. जर तुम्हाला विचारलं व्हॉट इज द कॉन्जुगेट ऍसिड व्हॉट इज द आता मी काय सांगितलं याचा कॉन्जुगेट बेस सांगितलं. आता याचा कॉन्जुगेट ऍसिड विचारला तर याचा कॉन्जुगेट काय विचारला ऍसिड त्यावेळेस हा काय असणार आहे बेस. आणि हा जर बेस असेल तर त्याने काय घ्यायला पाहिजे प्रोटॉन आणि मग त्याचा कॉन्जुगेट बेस कुठला कॉन्जुगेट ऍसिड कुठला होईल H2SO4. सो दिस इज द व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट एक्झाम्पल. आणि याच्या सारखंच एक एक्झाम्पल सांगतो मी SCO3 मायनस हा कार्बोनिक ऍसिड पासून मिळतो आणि हा SCO3 मायनस सुद्धा कसा आहे एम्फोटेरिक आहे. काय एम्फोटेरिक आहे कारण तो प्रोटॉन घेतो सुद्धा किंवा प्रोटॉन देतो सुद्धा. सो दिस इज अबाउट द एम्फोटेरिक सबस्टन्सेस. सो व्हाट आर द एम्फोटेरिक सबस्टन्सेस किंवा व्हाट इज एम्फोटेरिक सबस्टन्स? द सबस्टन्स which donate the proton as well as accept the proton, substance which act as acid as well as the base. And this is about the Lowry-Bronsted theory. So it is the second theory. First is the RNase theory. Second is the Lowry-Bronsted theory. RNase theory काय सांगते acid use the H plus ion in its aqueous medium and base use the OH minus ion in its aqueous medium. Lowry-Bronsted theory ने काय सांगितलंय acid is the proton donor protogenic and base is the proton acceptor that is the protophilic. So remember this one what is the protogenic and protophilic. And now third and it is very important and one of the excellent things that is Lewis acid base theory. Lewis acid base theory. So what is the Lewis acid base theory? Lewis acid base theory guys. So Lewis acid base theory. What is Lewis acid base theory? So Lewis acid. What is Lewis acid? The substance which accept the electron pair is the Lewis acid. The substance which accept the electron pair from another substance is known as the Lewis acid. So Lewis acid is the electron pair acceptor. It is the electron pair acceptor. What is Lewis acid? It is electron pair acceptor. What is Lewis acid? The substance which accept the electron pair from another substance is known as the Lewis acid. So electron pair acceptor is the Lewis acid. So which substances are electron pair acceptor? Those substances which are electron deficient. जे substance electron deficient असणार आहे ते electron pair accept करतील आणि जर ते electron pair accept करत असतील तर त्यांना काय म्हणायचं? Lewis acid. So Lewis acids are electron pair acceptor. For example, when we consider that is the H plus ion, it is electron pair acceptor. It accepts the electron pair. Then when we consider that is the Ca2 plus ion, it is also electron pair acceptor. When we consider the Mg2 plus ion, it is also electron pair acceptor. Means that all cations are Lewis acids because they are having ability to accept the electron pairs. So those substances which having ability to accept the electron pair are called as the Lewis acids. For example, some more example, that is the BF3, ZnCl2, AlCl3. These are the neutral substances but with electron deficiency. Substances जरी neutral असतील तरी ते electron pair accept करतील. So these substances accept the electron pair. So neutral substances which are electron deficient and accept the electron pair are also called as the Lewis acids. आता पुढे जाऊन आपण याला सॉल्ट म्हणणार आहोत. याला कुठले सॉल्ट म्हणणार आहोत? सॉल्ट ऑफ स्ट्रॉंग ऍसिड अँड वीक बेस. त्यानंतर सांगेलच मी. सध्या फक्त लक्षात ठेवा BF3, ZnCl2, AlCl3 असे जे एक्झाम्पल आहेत BeCl2, these are the neutral substances. They are Lewis acid because accept the electron pair. आणि त्याच्यानंतर काय की when we consider the substances like PCl5, then SiF4 and then SnCl4 etc. These substances are also Lewis acid. का म्हणायचं? Because accept the electron pair due to presence of fractal d orbitals. यांच्यामध्ये fractal d orbital असणार आहे. त्यामुळे substance काय करतील? इलेक्ट्रॉन पेयर accept करतील आणि म्हणून याला काय म्हणायचं? Lewis acid. So remember, Lewis acid म्हणजे काय? The substances which accept the electron pair from another substances are called as the Lewis acids. All cations are Lewis acids. Neutral substances accept the electron pair are Lewis acids, and the substances having vacant d orbital accept the electron pair also called as the Lewis acid. म्हणजे काय? PCl5 Lewis acid आहे, SiF4 Lewis acid आहे, आणि SnCl4 सुद्धा Lewis acid आहे. So Lewis acids are electron deficient species, and therefore we say that all electrophiles are Lewis acids. All electrophiles are Lewis acid. Electrophiles means electron deficient species. Second, that is the Lewis base. So what are the Lewis base? Lewis bases. What are the Lewis bases? Lewis bases or Lewis base. The substance which donate the electron pair to another substance is known as the Lewis base. So Lewis bases are electron pair donor. Lewis bases are electron pair donor. The substances which having ability to donate the electron pair to another substances are called as the Lewis bases. Lewis bases, for example, when we consider the Cl minus ion, OH minus ion, hydride ion, then I minus ion. So these are the substances which are electron rich are also called as the Lewis bases. So remember, these all anions act as a Lewis bases, or anions are Lewis bases. Why anions are Lewis bases? Because these anions having ability to donate the electron pair. Then there are certain neutral substances. For example, H2O, then NH3, then CO, carbon monoxide. These are the neutral substances, but due to presence of lone pair of electron on oxygen, they are also called as the Lewis bases. म्हणजे काय? तसं पाहिलं carbon monoxide, it is a neutral oxide, but according to Lewis theory, it is base. Why it is Lewis base? Due to presence of lone pair of electrons and having ability to donate the lone pair of electron. जे कुठे लोन पेयर जे आपण केमिकल बॉन्डिंग मध्ये ऑलरेडी डिस्कस केलेला आहे, जो लोन पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन देऊ शकतो त्याला काय म्हणायचं? लेविस बेस. सो व्हाट आर द लेविस बेसेस? द सबस्टन्सेस which having ability to donate the electron pairs are called as the Lewis bases, and the substances having ability to accept the electron pair are called as the Lewis acids. And then as we consider the BF3 and NH3, this is NH3 ammonia, then this is the BF3. Ammonia is electron rich, BF3 is electron deficient, therefore ammonia donate the electron pair and BF3 accept the electron pair, and in between them there is formation of coordinate bond. This is the formation of coordinate bond represented by the arrow, and this is known as the Lewis neutralization. So what is the Lewis neutralization? Acid accept the electron pair and base donate the electron pair to form the coordinate bond. So this direction of arrow shows that electron goes from nitrogen towards boron. This means that NH3 donate this pair of electron, Lewis base. BF3 accept this pair of electron, Lewis acid. And this is known as the Lewis S, that is neutralization. So remember, Lewis acid electron pair acceptor are called as the electrophiles, and Lewis bases are electron pair donor. They are also called as the nucleophiles. They are called as the nucleophiles. So this is about the Lewis acids and Lewis bases. So these important theories which explain which substances are acid. Among this theory, Lewis is one of the best theory to explain the acids and bases. And now next part is the strength of acids and bases. आता आपण पाहिलं acid according to Arrhenius, then acids as well as bases according to Arrhenius, Lowry, Brønsted and Lewis theory. Now next part is the strength of acids and bases. Strength of acids and bases. Strength of acids and bases.